Welcome back, legends. I hope you're all amazing. It's time for another installment of 5-minute licks. Really today it's 5-minute chords because we're going to take a look at the chords from the QUEENSRYCHE classic Jet City Woman. The video that I did a couple of days ago, 5 Killer Riffs QUEENSRYCHE, was really well received, and a bunch of you asked me to break down some of the clean chords, which are such a massive part of that iconic QUEENSRYCHE sound. So that's what we're going to do today. Let's get straight into it. I'll show you the chord voicings for the first part of the verse, and as you play through this, a few other guitar players are probably going to come to mind. I'm of course talking of Alex Lifeson, Ty Tabor, two of my favorite players, along with Michael Wilton and Chris DeGarmo. And you know, there's this common thread where for me, I love the way these players make use of open strings on the guitar and things like fretting a note and playing the equivalent open string to get a really rich natural chorusing effect. Smothering your guitar tone in chorus and pitch D tune on top of that just makes it even more glorious. So to get started, we're in the key of A flat minor, and the very first chord uses fret 4 on the low E string, which is an A flat, the octave note, which is fret 6 on the D string. I like to play that with my pinky, and then with my middle finger, I'm going to play fret 4 of the G string. That's a B note. We're also going to hit an open B string, so we get this arpeggiated. Beautiful stuff. Moving on, we're going to follow the bass line down, and we're going to play a low F sharp. We're going to play its octave, so fret 2 on the low E, fret 4 on the D, and we're going to hit that B note on the 4th fret of the G string and the open B again. We get this. Very Limelight-esque. This next chord is my favorite out of the bunch. We're going to play a low F note, so fret 1 of the E, fret 3 of the D, which is the octave, and we're going to keep these two B notes exactly where they are. Check that out. Then we're going to play a low E, its octave, and the droning B strings again. So essentially what we've got is this descending kind of blues influenced bass line with a droning B and E the whole time for the first part. And I just play it all downstrokes. You can basically pick it any way you like. And there's a really cool little trick there right at the end. The last two notes we play are the open B string, and we actually play a B flat note here. So this kind of, to me, implies like they're thinking about this chord, you know, the rush chord, F sharp 7, add 11. But we just get this really lovely little tritone and flat 9 thing happening. So it's a little bit dissonant, but the chords up to this point have sounded so pretty that that injection of dissonance really catches your ear. So you get this. So that's the start of the verse. Let's hear that a little slower than the main recording and then at tempo. Coming up next, we change it slightly for the rest of the verse. We're going to start with the same chord, which there is just this A flat note and its minor third B. Then we're going to play, again, our F sharp octave, but then we're going to play a B flat and a B. So we get this. Again, reminiscent of that chord, the so-called rush chord. Then we're going to play a B power chord. So we have fret 2 of the A string, fret 4 of the D string, fret 4 of the B string, and we will catch this droning B again. That's a lovely way to play a big, fat, clean B power chord. And then we have this D flat sus2. So just bar your first finger across the 4th fret and then play fret 6 on the D and the G. And the little pattern is something like this. So that's playing D, G, B, G, A, D, G, D. I think that's how it's played anyway. Such a tasty part. Give it a crack and let me know how you go. If you want to chat about it more, there is a link to my Discord in the video description. There's also a link to my Patreon and the music that I make with my band Ragdoll. If you want to grab something like a Ragdoll shirt or one of our albums on CD, vinyl, or as a digital download, they are all linked in the video description. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Thanks for watching.